In this video, I'm just going to be making a bunch of plates, bowls, and then I'm going to be using the array modifier to get different stacks of them. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get going. Plates are really simple. All you need is a circle, fill it in, and you can just extrude it up a little bit to create the base of the plate. Extrude it again, move it up to whatever height you want, and then just delete the face up top. Now, there are better ways to do this, but this is just how I like doing it. Let's just move it up. Now remember, you need to solidify these because plates are solid objects. If you're not happy with, the base over here, all you really need to do is just deselect everything and move this down. Why do I have proportional editing on? Okay, just move this down to whatever height you want it to be. And honestly, just shade smooth, turn on auto smoothing, and it should look fairly decent. Like, this looks like a fairly decent plate. Now, if it is a background object, obviously you don't need to add more subsurface because from far away it really looks fine. However, if it is not a background object and it's like, the focus of your image, then you're gonna need to add a couple of more subsurface divisions. And in order to do that, we do need to fix some things about this actual drawing. And the first thing that we need to fix is select this edge over here in the middle and just press I to inset it. And what that does is that basically adds a supporting edge. And we're going to add one over here as well. Don't move it all the way over here. Just that should be fine. And there we go. It's fixed. So all you really needed was just 1 second. Let me turn this off to show what we did. Let's just get into wireframe mode. Select this face. Press I and inset this just a little bit. You don't really need to do a lot. And add one loop cut over here. Okay, so it's Control R to add loop cuts. If you don't know, you can add multiple as well. And it's I for the inset. So just select any face and press I to create an inset like this. Alright, and that should fix all of your plate issues, and no matter how many subdivisions you add, your plate should still look decent enough. Next up, we need a bowl. So let's just move this plate over here. For bowls, it's actually quite similar. All you need is just a face, and honestly, most bowls have a flat base, so just scale it out. And if you do want some other geometry, like if you want the shape to be a bit, I don't know how to say this, like more circular, more bowl-like, then you need to just add another surface over here. And yeah, just delete the face up top, solidify it, and we will do the same because you'll notice as soon as I add subsurface divisions, it kind of messes up the base over here. So select the base and press I. And that should be it. I hope so. And if it's not, then you need to add one over here. To be honest, I probably should have told you to add that over there from the get-go. Now the only difference is this has not been shaded smooth yet, and just go into edits and shade smooth. There we go. And there you have your bowls as well, but it is not solidified properly. Bowls are a lot thicker, by the way. Just an FYI. Now, you will notice some issues. For example, over here on the edge, it is really sharp. And in order to fix that, you'll definitely just need to add in some extra edges. So just select this bit and extrude it up and just slide it inside a little bit. There we go. That should be good enough. Okay, so we have bowls and we have plates now. What do you do if you want, say, a stack of plates? Well, we have an array modifier. Just select this, click on array, but instead of relative offset in the x direction, we want it in the z direction, but not 1 because 1 does this. Well, good thing we can lower it, right? Just lower it a little bit. And this is amazing because if you're using relative offset for this, you can even add in thickness and it will offset the plates accordingly. So if, for example, your scene needs thicker plates, then you don't really need to do a lot. Now, okay, I should probably make these softer as well. So just select this entire edge, press E, move it up in Z direction, and just scale it down a little bit. So now if I add subsurface divisions to the end, it will make it smoother, hopefully. Okay, it made it even sharper. That is not the intended function, but I think it looks decent enough. No, it doesn't. Actually, let's add in the subsurface and now scale it out. Oh, there we go. It just needed to be outer instead of inner. Oh, it needs to go with the flow. So like the blade is going this way, so you need to add the extra edge that way as well. If you add the extra edge in another direction, it'll just try to make it sharper because, yeah, it's basically like interpolation, sort of. Think of a graph. Anyway, you can add a bunch of plates like this. Okay, where did my mouse go? This is not good. I think I added too many plates. Okay. So say 50 plates? Is that too many plates? Or is it because of the subsurface? Okay, that is too many plates. I think that's because of the subsurface as well. But it shouldn't be happening. Like, I've had way more vertices than this in my scenes, and my computer hasn't chugged, so... Alright, so that's that. And I believe you can do the same to these as well. So just add in an array modifier. Instead of x direction, we want z direction, and just lower it down. There we go. Now, you can also do this separately. So, well, in another way. Just add in an empty over here. So, add in an empty. Okay, wait, just... There we go. I like that one more, okay? And just turn off the relative offset, select the empty. And I want 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do GZ and then scale it down. There you go. And now you have a bunch of balls just like, you know, inside each other, just like that. I guess it would be nicer if I just do this. There we go. You can also increase this, by the way. Now, no one has bowls in that many different shapes. If you do, then wow, I'm jealous. Okay, so I guess that's my basic kitchen stuff done. And I can use these in my scenes now. Alright, thanks for watching, and yeah.